One day, a woman boarded a bus and all the male workers instinctively made room for her, their eyes filled with anticipation. The woman hesitated for a moment before setting her sights on the front row. However, in the first row sat a red dog. The woman addressed the dog, "Get down, bad dog." The male workers laughed at her, saying, "You can't make it move. When the red dog sits there, no one else can." But the woman wasn't one to back down. She marched right up and sat next to the red dog. The next moment, the dog began to resist, and the rough men burst into laughter. Feeling embarrassed, the woman stood up and shouted at the red dog, "I'm not going anywhere, so you'll have to put up with me. Right now, be a gentleman and move over." The woman's assertiveness made the red dog yield, but little did she know that this act would bring about a significant change in her future. The bus driver, Johnny, was intrigued by the woman sitting next to the red dog. The two formed a connection because of the dog and developed feelings for each other. Before long, they were together. A year later, Johnny invited all his friends to a gathering. In front of everyone, he got down on one knee and proposed to Nancy. Driven by their natural love, Nancy didn't hesitate for a second and accepted the proposal. The next day, Johnny rode off on his own. By the time everyone found him, it was too late. They held a funeral for Johnny, and everyone was consumed by grief, forgetting all about the red dog. The red dog kept waiting, no matter if the weather was cold or hot, day and night. He barely moved, his eyes fixed on the road ahead. One day, the red dog decided to walk the world to find Johnny. He searched every corner of the town. Just when everyone thought he would give up, his actions earned their respect. He crossed deserts and traveled continuously. Over the years, he passed through one town after another, his footprints covering the entire country. Nearly the whole nation had heard of his story. Several years later, the red dog realized it was time to go home. In his twilight years, he finally returned to his master's side. Perhaps he had known from the beginning that Johnny was long gone but was unwilling to believe it.